Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I'm Patrice, and today we are going to be sublimating some items that I purchased from a small business crafting shop. Alright y'all, so in my Facebook group, and yes, this is a shameless plug, make sure that you go over to Facebook and like us there on Facebook. Our group is Craftable Things, and if you're not subscribed to this channel already, make sure to hit that subscribe button. However, in our Facebook group, I always ask if there's anyone who sells blanks or anything in regards to crafting, and you can drop your link underneath a specific post. And so I found this company via my group, and I purchased some sublimation blanks from this company, and they are called Classy and Crafty Blanks LLC. And so we are going to open up this package, see what we have, because y'all know, if you have watched other videos like this, I never remember what I order. We are going to see what we ordered, and we are going to sub on this stuff. So let's get started. All right, y'all, so let's get ready to open this Classy and Crafty package in pink and see what we have to sub on today. And everything seems to be intact. This is our packing slip, and we are about to get ready to open this up. All right, so this is a clear sublimation mug, and you definitely want to make sure that you sub this in a convection oven or a mug press. Do not put that in your CRICUT mug press, okay? And now this is a compact. It's a sublimation compact, and what you're subbing on is going to be the metal plate, and you will stick it on the adhesive that's attached to the actual compact, okay? Next, we have a deck of playing cards, and these are supposed to be for sublimation, and I've never subbed onto any playing cards before, so this is going to be interesting. Let's see what they look like and feel like. All right, so they feel a little matte, but y'all, this is a lot of cards for me to be trying to sub, so I don't know how this is going to go, but we are going to try it out and see how it goes. Next, I purchased 2 journals from Classy and Crafty Blanks, and I've subbed on that faux leather one before, and now they had some burlap journals, and I'm super excited about subbing onto this one as well. Y'all, look how nice this looks. So that's what we have so far, and she sent a special package. Thank you so much, Classy and Crafty Blanks, for this special package, and she sent me a coupon, which is awesome, and check them out on Facebook and Instagram, Classy Crafty Blanks. But she sent me this magnet, and I am very excited about trying that out. And yeah, so let's get started. All right, y'all, so we are going to go over the images that I printed out so that you all know where I got them from. So these images I designed myself inside of Adobe Illustrator. However, the love image, I got this off of designbundles.net. The image I'm going to be using for the journal, I got that clip art from Dream On's Etsy shop, and I love it. I designed the rest of this image inside of Adobe Illustrator, but I love how it all came together along with her clip art. It is so nice. So check out her Etsy for more clip art. And so now I am just going to get ready to place these cards on top of this image. And y'all, this is a long process, but I guess it will be worth it. We'll see. Hopefully it'll be worth it. But I'm just making sure that I tape it down, and I wanted to use thin tape because I didn't want heavy tape or tape that could possibly rip the cards. So I am going to try my hardest to put this on in a good way. All right, so let's head to the heat press. All right, guys, so I am just testing out the pressure of the heat press to make sure that the pressure is going to be good for the first few items that we will be pressing. And we are going to start with that compact, and you are not putting the compact underneath the heat press. You are only going to put that metal plate underneath the heat press. And most items like this has a clear plastic film on top, and you want to make sure that you get it off. Sometimes it doesn't come with it on there, but most of the times it is there. So you definitely want to make sure you take that off. And you can use a lint roller to lint roll on top of it. I'm not going to be doing that. So I'm just going to place this on top, and we are going to tape it down with a little bit of heat tape and get ready to press. Today I am using my ink, Dynamic Ink, and you can find that inside of my Etsy shop, Dynamic Print Supply. I'm also using, honestly speaking, sublimation paper, and all of these items were printed on my Epson EcoTank 15,000, and my print settings were plain paper, quality, Adobe RGB, 2.2 gamma. All right, so let's see how this turned out. You need to have some heat gloves nearby because, y'all, that metal is super hot. So we are going to put our heat gloves on, and we will begin to remove the sublimation paper from on top. And let's see how, y'all, if you've been watching me before, you know that heat gloves and I don't really get along. I usually don't wear them, but I'm trying to be a responsible crafter. So let's look at this, and this looks good. I did not tell y'all, but some of these items will be for a co-worker who has been promoted to a teacher. She has done everything she needs to do to become a teacher, and she will be leaving us. So I made this for her. It says "You got this," and she will be a math teacher. You can't see this really clearly. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm gonna have to figure out this camera. But the back has a whole bunch of math formulas and everything on it, and just it says "You got this." What is going on with this camera, y'all? All right, so now we are going to get ready to sub onto this magnet, and again, remove that clear film from the top of the magnet. You don't want that to interfere with your image or pressing of your image. So we are going to pretty much do the same thing. We're going to tape our image down. I am using the same image because both of these items will be going in a basket for the teacher. And so I'm just going to tape this down, and we are going to stick this under the press and get ready to press it. But before I press it, y'all, usually these items, I have magnets, and so usually these items, the magnet comes separate, but for this one, the magnet is together. And after I pressed it, I realized that maybe I should have checked it for plastic underneath to see if there was a plastic film on that magnet part, and I did not. So, and it looks like it's possible that there was a piece of clear film on top. However, we are going to get ready and press it. All right, so we're all done with pressing that magnet. And thanks again, Classy and Crafty, for the gift with purchase. And y'all, this came out really nice. It looks super, super good. I love this. I actually love that design. And she can put that in her house or on a file cabinet at work. But y'all see those bubbles on the back. So now we are going to get ready to press these cards. And y'all, this is just 25 of the cards on this sheet. I printed that out on a 13 by 19 sheet of paper. And we are going to get ready to press. As y'all see, I used a whole bunch of heat tape to kind of get it to stay in place and not move because we don't want it to move. But this is what we have. And yeah, this was just too much work. Hopefully I'll get around to doing the other 25 of the cards. But for this video, I am only doing these 25 because this is a lot of taping. And if you guys have a better way or better method, please let me know in the comments below what you do when you're pressing cards like this. But so far, it looks like they came out okay. Be careful when peeling the heat tape. You don't want to rip your paper. But it looks like it came out okay. Like, it's a little bit dull. I want it to be a little more vibrant, but it's definitely a matte finish. There is definitely a matte finish, and I'm just trying to be careful not to rip the backs or the front. Which part is the front and the back? I don't know, but I'm just trying to make sure that I don't rip the cards, but this is what they look like. Not too bad. Now we're ready to press our journals, and we are going to be starting with the Burlap Journal. This journal is already put together, so you can't really do an all-over journal like how we do with some of the other ones, but that's perfectly fine. I went ahead and taped down this image, and we are going to press. Make sure that you have your heat press loosened so that it can apply the appropriate pressure needed for this press. But y'all, this came out really, really good. I'm really impressed with how this burlap looks. I really like this. I might like this better than the faux leather, but it looks really good and those colors look great. And hopefully the teacher will like it also. And so now we are going to press the faux leather, and typically there is a piece of cardboard inside of the middle of that spine. However, this one did not come with it. So we are going to press it as is to see how it turns out. And I love this image, so I really want it to come out really, really nicely. I'm just going to tape the image down to the press, to that butcher paper. I don't want anything to move. I want it to come out really good. So I am taping this down to the butcher paper that is onto the press. All right, so we're going to cover this up. Y'all, with Honestly Speaking sublimation paper, you don't really need the butcher paper on top, but we are using it just to protect my press. And I pressed everything at 375 degrees for 45 seconds, except that burlap, I pressed it for a little bit longer, for maybe about 75 seconds. But these colors are looking good, peeping from underneath that paper. And look at that ink release, pretty good. But y'all, this is so cute. It is so beautiful. I am loving this journal. Dream, plan, and do. That's a nod to Do Dream On. So everything was going so great, and I almost forgot about our mug, but I got it now. So we are just going to clean this off with a little bit of alcohol to make sure that it's clean. And next we will apply our image. Make sure that alcohol dries though. We are going to apply our image on top and just make sure that it is nice and centered. Because I am right-handed, I am placing the image right here so that when I sip, it can be seen from the front. But we are just going to make sure that this is where we want it to be, and it is. So we are going to tape down the entire side, and I am going to have a piece of that tape overlap the top just to wrap it above or over and underneath the mug. And I am going to do this around all the sides of the image because you don't want any air to get underneath your image. Air to sublimation is the enemy. Okay, so I am just going to continue taping this down all the way around to make sure that we don't miss any parts of this image. And I am pulling the image as tight as possible so that it is nice and tight and secure and making contact with that mug. All right, so I am going to get ready and place this inside of the convection oven, and I will be using a temperature of 375 degrees for 4.5 minutes. Okay, and I usually make this inside of my Hamilton Beach convection oven. Do not put this glass mug inside of your CRICUT mug press if you have a CRICUT mug press. Okay, y'all, so while our mug is baking, we are going to get everything else ready. So now we are just going to apply the metal plate to the compact, and as y'all saw, you just peel off that top layer and the adhesive. This is double-sided adhesive that is on the compact, and so all you have to do is peel off that top layer and it will expose the adhesive, and you just need to apply your top plate and just press it in to make sure that it's applied. But pretty cute. I really like this. I actually like this design. It's for a math teacher. I think it's perfect. Now this, we don't have to do anything. I'm just showing you a close-up of the other items. And these are the playing cards, and they look okay. They are matte. They're not shiny and not as vibrant as I thought that they would be, but they're okay. And y'all, here is the other journal that we have to put together. And this is super simple. This is a double-sided adhesive that we are going to be applying to the journal. And we just have to peel off one side of the backing, and we are going to get ready and put this on. And so right now I am just applying this to one side of the journal and making sure that I press it down. Now another way that you can do it is by exposing a small part of the adhesive if you are a little bit like me and your hands are unsteady. So I am just going to expose a little piece of that and then put it on this way and then peel the rest of that backing off. And as I peel it off, I'll just go ahead and kind of just like hold it and then make sure I put it down. So either way, it works, whatever works best for you. And then I'm going to go ahead and remove the backing off of that side. And as you see, that adhesive is still onto the journal, so don't worry about peeling it off. And now I am just going to line this up in the center, and I am going to then apply that adhesive to the back of the paper. Okay, and so I'm going to do that on both sides, and now we should be pretty good. Everything is sticking, and y'all, I think I am obsessed with this journal. I love this journal. It is so cute. I think I'm going to make a few more and give some away as gifts for this holiday season, but I love it. Go check out Do Dream On's Etsy shop for more clip art. All right, so our mug is done baking and we are about to unwrap. Make sure you have on heat gloves because this stuff gets really hot. I did not use a silicone wrap or shrink wrap to do this. However, I did make sure it was very, very tight. But let's see what this is going to look like, y'all. I'm very excited. You can still see that image from the other side of the glass. Hopefully everything took. And let's get ready to reveal this. Oh, so it looks really, really good. I really like this. I think I'm going to keep this for myself. All that ink transferred off of that image, and I love it. I love this so much. And yep, you can definitely see it. So that's it. All right, y'all. So we are all done with subbing these sublimation blanks from Classy and Crafty Blanks. I will have a link to their website listed in the description below and any of their social media. So since I already gave you all a close-up of these items already, I am going to speed through this recap process. So we have our playing cards, and as y'all saw, they are a tad bit dull, or probably more so matte. They're matte, okay? And the color isn't as vibrant as I would like, but they do look nice. They look professional. So you could definitely sell these or give these as a gift. I'm just not thrilled with doing any more of these. It's just a lot of work. It's time consuming, and it's possible that I just made it harder for myself since this is my first time. Next, we have these two items that I will be giving away to a fellow coworker who will be switching positions. And so these came out really, really good. The magnet came out good. Just double check and make sure that there's no plastic on the back of the magnet. The magnets that I have, you actually don't put the magnet on until after you've subbed, but these came with the magnet already on the back. So it's possible that there was a piece of film on the back and I just didn't catch it. And then this compact mirror came out really, really nice too. Then we had this burlap journal, and I absolutely love this. I am going to give this to my coworker also. I'm still considering putting her name at the top, but so that you know, this particular journal, there you can do a front image and a back image, but there's no like full like all over getting that spine of the book because the book comes already assembled. Okay, so I would definitely get more of these. I like this material. It looks very, very nice. All right, and this might be my favorite. So this journal came out super, super cute, as y'all saw. I have no issues or complaints or anything. The spine subbed really, really well without that support inside. So I'm very much so pleased with how this turned out. and I love this image. I love how the polka dots came along with, or how they go along with Shanita's image. And again, I will have a link to Do Dream On's Etsy shop, where she has this clip art and other clip art that you may want to purchase. But yeah, dream, plan, and do. So I love this, I love this, I love this. And then finally, we had that glass mug, and it subs really, really well, y'all. In person, it looks a lot like you can really, really see it. There you go. So yeah, I really, really like how this turned out. I have no complaints on this. And so I was gonna keep this for myself. I think I'm gonna keep this for myself. I like this. And if you are interested in this image, you can find this image in the Craftable Things Etsy shop. All right, y'all. So we're all done with subbing these items from Classy and Crafty Blanks. Definitely go check them out and see what other inventory they have. They provide quality items along with quick shipping. What more can you ask for? But I do have 2 additional items left over that I did not get a chance to sub. I have a deck of those playing cards and also one of the Sublimation glass mugs. If you are interested in these, I will be giving them away. So in the comments, make sure you leave the word classy and you will be entered into the giveaway for these. You must be a subscriber to the channel, and I must be able to verify that you are a subscriber to this channel. So go ahead, enter, and I can't wait to give this away. I will be making an announcement next week during Crafts and Combos, and that will be November 19th, 2021, that I will make the announcement during Crafts and Combos. But that's it for today, y'all. If you have not subscribed to this channel yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, head over to Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok and join us there as well. We would love to have you everywhere. But that's it. Thank you all so much for watching. Until next time.